Nation of Fit in 10, welcome to day 17. And if you are not aware, Martina put up a new recipe in the recipe channel in Slack. So check that out. Martina is a professional chef. Before she got into fitness, she was a professional chef. She did 4 years in culinary school. She puts up some great recipes, so check out the recipes that she posts. Day 17. Is it day 17? It is day 17, right? We're Monday. Couple things that I just want to mention here. Be very, very careful when you pick up packaged foods. Most packaged foods is, if you're buying whatever it is, snap peas or, rice cracker or potato-based, quick ready to go foods that you could just put in the oven, like taters or fries. What are some other things I've seen? Stuff that's marketed as, in the label, it'll say like heart healthy, right in the label. And then it's got things like, it's well, it doesn't say it's fried, but it is. It's fried in cottonseed oil. Refried beans. Okay, again, something that's heated in sunflower and or safflower oil. So what you're going to notice with a lot of these foods is, number one, preservatives, okay, which are not good for us. Number two is often they will have some sort of seed oil added to them, and quite often it's a seed oil that's added and then it's heated. This is really, really not good for us, okay? In a very simplistic sense, seed oils are often omega-6 or polyunsaturated, which means they are more unstable and they are much more carcinogenic when you heat them up, among other things. So avoid all of these foods, okay? So I did mention this to people, but I'm just gonna read off some things. I already mentioned them, but classic examples here, okay? McCain tater tots, McCain fries. Mineral water, but it's got tons of sugar in it, okay? A product called Nutrition Heart Healthy Mix. This is a nut mix, but it tricks you. It tells you it's heart healthy. It's not. It seems like it's good for you. No, it's this is all just, I really want to say the word. It's all BS because there's stuff in there that's not good for you. So rather than me just keep going through this list here, let me just give you some alternatives. All right, make your own fries. Okay, if you want to add fat to them, add things like butter, coconut oil should be okay. Olive oil, these types of things. Okay, extra virgin olive oil if you're going to use olive oil. Macadamia nut oil. Avoid the seed oils. Okay, canola oil, soybean oil, grapeseed oil. All the seed oils. Yeah, I talked about refried beans, etc. So again, we want to stick with the real whole. I'm going to keep saying this. Come back to real whole foods. These types of foods, they're so normalized. It is so normal. You just go to the grocery store, you pick them up. You don't think anything of it. There's nothing wrong with them. They're on the shelf. They can't be bad for you. They can't be that bad for you. I beg differ. I think they are really bad. Well, we know what happens when you raise the temperature of seed oils. And also how seed oils are themselves extracted, the methods, and then the byproducts that go into seed oils. When foods go through these high degrees of processing, there's a lot of additives or side byproducts that get created when whatever the product is goes through the steps it's got to go through to get to the end result. So we need to really, I'm going to really stress, you got to avoid this stuff. Look at the It's a loud car. Look at the ingredients that go into foods. Whenever you purchase a food, look at the ingredients. Before I even look at the macros, I look at the ingredients. Because if I'm not happy with the ingredients, I'm not getting it. And I could care less about what the macros are. Okay? We want to go back in time, essentially here. We're going to go back in time and we're going to eat real, whole food. Food that is unmolested. Okay? Where was I going with this anyways? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about replacements. So let me just go through a few more examples here. Okay, so you can make your own fries. Okay, mineral water is fine. Don't get the mineral water that's got tons of sugar added to it. If you're gonna have nuts, have raw salted nuts. It's fine to have the salt. I'm totally okay with that. Go crazy on the salt. I don't care. You need salt, especially in this weather. Just avoid the ones that are heated in seed oil, okay? Go with raw salted nuts. Refried beans, okay? Go with whatever beans they're using in here. I think it might be black beans. Go with just real black beans. If you can, get the black beans that are, in bulk. And then, I know it requires a little more preparation, but, do a large preparation on black beans. Make your own black bean mix or sauce or paste or whatever it is. Dips and sauces. Again, I usually don't worry so much about this because, if you're just using a little bit, then it's not that big of a deal, I guess. But, everything adds up. And, when you look through people's shopping carts, I don't do this, by the way. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm not judging really. I'm just looking, and but putting people's shopping carts aside, grocery stores are loaded with this stuff, and they would only be loaded with these things if people are buying them. So I know people are buying them, and I know people are having them on a regular basis because that's why 80% of the grocery store has these things. It's because people buy them. It's not good for us. It's just not. We've got to step back in time if we really want to take care of our health. All right, questions. Let's get to questions here. All right, how many resistance-based workouts did you do? 3. How many cardiovascular sessions? 4. Good for you. More than required. Name something specific you improve on for the following week. Eating. Okay. Again, give yourself something that you can be accountable to. Something very specific here. Eating is, you're eating regardless every day. Okay, whether it's good or it's bad, you're eating. So be more specific with what you mean you're going to improve upon, right? Something you can be accountable to. Name something specific you need help with. Finding sweets that I can enjoy. Yes, so generally speaking, these are going to be, and this, I just made a quick little list off the top of my head. I will think about this more and try to put something together because I know this is probably going to be very useful for people. But, some basic things, I realize they may not be as sexy as brownies or apple pie or whatnot, but things like natural peanut butter with apple. This is not really sweet, but you could have popcorn with butter and salt. Go for it. Real butter, real salt, homemade popcorn, peanut butter and honey on brown rice crackers, or something like Ezekiel bread or squirrely bread. It's not bad. Okay, it's not too bad. These are all again foods that are pretty much in their whole state. 2% Greek yogurt. Add in fresh mixed berries like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Put a little vanilla protein powder on top of it. Mix it together. Add a little bit of honey. Put some nuts in there as well. Really, really great snack, full of a lot of nutrients and very, very healthy for you. My isobars, right? I might as well mention these because these are things that people go to for their sweet tooth. A good dark chocolate, nothing wrong with that. Get a good quality chocolate. Even a milk chocolate is, obviously if you're getting a milk chocolate, it's gonna be a little bit higher in sugar. So maybe just be careful with that. But a good, really dark chocolate, 80, 85%, maybe with some fruit and nut in there. Okay, another good thing, or not so bad of a thing to go towards when you've got that sweet tooth. Okay, already 10 minutes. Holy moly. Okay, day 17. And this is just a reminder to you that you are a recent reflection of your past, physically speaking, that is, your recent reflection of your past. So this is just a reminder that whatever you do to change yourself physically, you need to keep up with. Just a reminder, right? So we want to try to build these habits, institute these things like real whole foods and, high protein diet, or at least a moderately high protein diet, into our daily regime, so that we can continue on this path, right? Not just a path of trying to get a better body or trying to look better. Of course, that is important, but better health, especially people out there who are young. We've got a few young people in this channel, like very young people, and if you can take advantage of this at an early age and continue with it, you are going to be in a much better spot in your future, believe me. And health is the most important thing, above and beyond money, above and beyond even relationships. If you don't have your health, you are screwed. If you don't have your health, nothing else matters. I hate to say it, but it's true, because your future is doomed, right? If you don't have your health. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to say on this message of doomed. Positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself, and for the love of God, give some gratitude, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. See ya.